This is a matchup we've been waiting for. Conference rivals who don't like each other very much, and heightened intensity here because both teams come in ranked in the top 10. And welcome to Saban Field at Bryant-Denny Stadium, home of the Alabama Crimson Tide. As we'll see the number 10 team in the country, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Bringing it out, it's Wiley. What a stiff arm. He steps out of bounds at the 26. To throw, it's Nickel. First play taken, a deep shot. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36.
That is exactly how you envision that first play going all week. You put it out there, you hope for a big play, and you hit it.
So this offense is threatening now. Ball inside the 40 after that explosive play. Quick throw to his receiver. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Georgia now operating in the red zone. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Moves out of the pocket. He's hit just before the throw. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried the throw that time. Both teams sort of sparring in the early going. What we expect to be a really competitive top 10 showdown here mid-season.
Yeah, mid-season games like this are so exciting because you think you know who these teams are, and after today we'll have a much better idea. The team that plays mistake-free is going to be able to get out of here with a win.
Looking right, this one caught. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Man, put a star next to that play. It's like the linebacker knew the ball was going to be going to this receiver, so it's the instincts and then it's the awareness and the athletic ability to be able to bring down a wide receiver for a loss like that.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Looks to the left, and it's complete. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs. Well, that start could not have gone any better, Kirk.
Well, Chris, as you know, it's always huge for an offense's confidence to score on the opening drive. Most times, coordinators are just kind of feeling the defense out, giving them a lot of different formations, kind of see how they react. To get points on the board, man, that's a huge plus.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Wallace. Tackled at the 13. Now great field position to start the drive. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking to pass. It's Russell. He's running out of time here. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
The pickup is 6, makes it 3rd down and 4.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, the running back comes up a little bit short of the first down. Here for this offense because they are down a touchdown here early in the game. They don't want to dig themselves too big of a potential hole.
So on their first drive of the game, they'll go for it in their own territory. Theo here, 4th-time completion to the right. Moves the ball to the 25, good enough for a first down. Alabama comes up to the line quickly.
Bit of a risky decision here to go for it on your own side of the 50, but guess what? They make it work. Keep the sticks moving.
Some confusion on the snap count. A false start cost them 5 yards. Five-yard penalty makes it 1st and 15 now. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. A deep shot to the right. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on 1st down.
Well, it's an incompletion here, but I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
Incompletion makes it 2nd down. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Looking to pass. It's Russell. It's another deep shot. Makes the grab inside the 30, and he's still running. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown. Tied.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake, and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
And they tack on the extra point. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out. It's Riley. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. Gets some blocks. They chased him down, but a huge play on the return. Very fortunate that wasn't brought all the way to the house. Just a bit more, and that's a touchdown. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Grab behind the line. It's Williams. And heads out of bounds after a decent game.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
From the shotgun, hand off inside. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Set up to throw. And is picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least, a field goal. They got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. We'll take a deep shot. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead.
You know, Chris, if we would have told Bear Bryant that Alabama would have a wide receiver that won a Heisman in recent years, I don't think he would have believed us. But that's where we are. They've been some great ones in the past. We're seeing some great-looking receivers on this unit right now.
So the big chunk play has the offense already in field goal range with a fresh set of downs. Back to throw. It's Russell. Running out of time in the pocket. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Didn't find anybody open. Brings up a second down now.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, that one's picked off. Oh, he's bringing it back. He's at the 50. He's past the 30. Crosses the 10. Touchdown, Georgia. A long-distance defensive touchdown. Wow.
Chris, what a turn of events here. 1 second, you're in field goal range as an offense. The next, the defense is running back an interception for a score. You're looking at a 10-point swing and a momentum changer.
And now here comes the point after attempt. The extra point makes the lead 14-7. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Wallace. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. First play at the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. Off the play fake, looking to throw. bringing pressure. Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. Second down play now coming up. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. The deep shot is caught for a big gain. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down to the 47. First down now at the 47. One big play has gotten this offense suddenly near midfield. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. The ball is handed off out of the shotgun. The ball is loose. The defense has got it. They bring him down after a short return, but this defense comes up with the takeaway.
Man, Chris, we could hear the contact from that hit all the way up here in the booth. So, hey, it's easy to blame the ball carrier, but I don't know if anybody could have been able to hold on to the ball after that hit.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking deep to the right side. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, the offense coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the second half.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Pressure is coming. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
And I am so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. Quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right. But that defensive speed and their aggressive nature get to him.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Close to the tight end. Over the middle. It's Williams. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
What a nice find there by the quarterback on 3rd down. One of the most telling stats for me at the end of the game is how you do on 3rd down. Being a good 3rd down team is invaluable to your team's offensive success. That's why you drill it so much in practice.
Makes a quick catch. Breaks loose at the 40. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35. Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the 2nd quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And tackled after a small pickup there.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
The pass rush closing in. And he just throws that one away. Took a big shot, but avoids the sack.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
He got it. The field goal is good. And that will extend their lead even further.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50-plus.
That's strong coverage there. They tackle him at the 11-yard line. comes the Alabama offense onto the field. The last possession ended in a costly fumble in plus territory. They can't have another one of those here. Caught in the backfield. It's Wallace. Tackle made at the 23 as they gain some important breathing room.
Great patience here. Great execution by the entire offense. The quarterback kind of baits the defense towards him, drops it off to the back, and he's got a convoy in front of him for a nice first down.
Looking to throw. It's Russell. Caught near the sideline. It's Davis. Second down after that short completion. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. And the sophomore a little bit too much air into that throw.
Boy, what a call here by the offensive coordinator. Dialed it up perfectly. The play looked like it had a chance for a big gain. Unfortunately, the quarterback off on the accuracy, put that ball too far out in front of the receiver.
Grab down the middle. It's Adams. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer for the 47. Alabama comes up to the line quickly.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's third down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
Short completion there. Second down coming up. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. Makes the catch. It's Hale. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. Third down play for this offense. Looking to throw it again. It's knocked away. Incomplete. Fourth down now.
Boy, third down and short. They decide to throw the football, roll the dice a bit, doesn't work out. Now you're at fourth and short. You got to wonder, with this offensive line and this running back, do you run the football to convert, or do they try to go through the air again?
A running play called on fourth down. Breaks an open space. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown. Bama.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play. And here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
Bringing it out. It's Wiley. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They were fortunate to get points on the last possession because of a long-range field goal. Looking to scramble. It's a deep shot right down the middle. It's intercepted. Threw it across his body. Look out, he's in the clear. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
Well, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
And now the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
Looking downfield, it's Russell. Launching one to the end zone. Throws it too far over everyone's head and incomplete.
Oh, man, I really like the route here by this wide receiver. Does a nice job of separating, creates some space there. The quarterback, unfortunately, just puts that ball too far out in front of him.
Looking to the end zone. He makes the catch. Touchdown, Alabama.
Well, they get the touchdown here, but let's circle back to the start of this drive. This is why good field position is so critical. They start this drive in good field position, and it puts the defense under immediate pressure from the start.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. fielded in the end zone. It's Wiley. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. And looking to throw now on first down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
And you gotta love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Taking a deep shot here to the right. And he throws his third interception of the day. Breaks into the open. We finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
Well, it looks like somebody did a great job of preparing himself to get ready for this football game. It's his second interception in this game so far. Obviously reviewed the tape, is locked in on his fundamentals. That's a big-time player making big-time plays.
On the move now, trying to get the throw off. And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. It's going to bring up second down.
How about the defense's effort here? You're dealing with one of the more athletic quarterbacks in the country. Anytime he scrambles, you better have 3 or 4 guys pursuing the football. They do a good job of affecting his rhythm by pressuring him to the whistle.
Dropping back, it's Russell. Looking downfield near the end zone. Oh, the pass is picked off. He could go. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. The back's got it. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack in their game plan. It's much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Situation here, third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Caught over the middle. It's Taylor. He stopped short of the marker, so it's fourth down now.
Great job by this defensive tackling in space. They are going to keep short of the first down marker, and a big decision for this head coach on whether or not to go for it or punt it away.
The offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on fourth down in their own territory. Defense is coming after him. And he's sacked, but a penalty flag is down. This will be very costly for the defense if it's against them. The offense will obviously decline that penalty and take the result of the play. Here comes more big guys on the field. The offense going very heavy. Ball handed off. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held them just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. He brings up third down.
This is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. The pocket breaking down. And he's got it. Touchdown from Central.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All he had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out. It's Wiley. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. Turns on the speed. Still going. It's a foot race. They can't catch him. Touchdown. Special teams making a monster play. The returner gets the touchdown, but a bunch of guys contributed that time, Kurt.
Yeah, exactly right. The blocks up front really set the tone to be able to give him his chance. You don't see this happen very often in this game where a guy gets a chance to have a kickoff return for a touchdown. Everything has to be just perfect, and of course, he had the speed to be able to get it all the way to the end zone.
And the point after is right down the middle. Fielded in the end zone. It's Wallace. And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Scanning the field. It's Russell. Lets it go quickly. The QB throws his third pick of the day. Brought down after a short return at the 20 to snuff out the scoring threat in the red zone.
Chris, I think I could hear him calling out blocks after that pick, or was it the defensive coordinator next door up here in the booth? Either way, they were looking to score after coming up with that interception. The offense, if they did anything right, it was keeping them out of the end zone.
Looking to throw it on first down. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the grab, a chance to score. Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a first and goal.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the...
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, it's a great job by this defense coming up with a big sack there on first and goal. The offense still has their opportunities. Let's see if they can get back on track here on second and goal.
This will be a challenge now. Second and goal, back at the 13. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. He's got it, looking for the end zone. Not easy to bring down. The quarterback finally gets the job done.
Hey, the windows are so tight on these throws. Quarterback, positive yards are a good thing here. Now it's third and goal, getting so much closer to punching it in.
A timeout is called. A touch strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. The offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. On third and goal, he's going to try to throw for it. Looking for 6. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
And the extra point was up and good. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Bringing it out, it's Wallace. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. He fires it down the middle. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer for the 47. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half. One big play, and the offense has flipped the field. They were across the 50, set up with a first down. Off the play fake on first down. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And it's incomplete. Trying for a big play there as time runs out in the first half. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Dogs will kick it off to begin the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Wallace. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. The passing game was effective in the first half. Let's see if they continue to lean on that as they try to make up the deficit here. He's running out of time here.
Second down coming up.
Now it's second down here. He'll hand it off. Only a short gain in that run. Defense able to pen him in.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Dropping back. It's Russell. Looking for the wideout. Wide open downfield. Breaks into the clear. Inside the 30. The 10. Touchdown time. And they jump on top here in the second half.
That was almost the entire length of the field. What a play by this offense. A nice throw, but really it's about the receiver making a catch and showing you what he can do with the ball after it.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Wiley. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Georgia offense is back out on the field. He'll hand it off. He's got the first and still going.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact, but that wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And a nice first down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker. The Bulldogs hustle to the line to run the hurry up. They'll hand it off. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Testing the right side here. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. Georgia setting up for the 1st and 10 now.
What a big game by this offense, and they're now going to kick to that up-tempo. Kind of sense that the defense is a bit on their heels, confused, looking to the sidelines. A great time to go hurry up.
First down, why not keep it on the ground?
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Important second down play coming up. To throw. It's nickel. Can't connect over the middle. It's incomplete. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. He'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Any safety loves a good opportunity to hunt for picks. And as this game wears on, they get one here. This quarterback needs to do a much better job of being able to read this secondary and being more careful with the football.
They're going to run it here. Runs through the defender. Puts the first and still running. They get the senior with the ground, but it's a nice run there.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Grab down the middle. It's Adams. And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice game. And the big numbers just continue to pile up for this quarterback. That's more than 400 passing yards in the game now, Kirk.
Chris, this defense has tried a
deep shot toward the end zone. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Chris, that would have been his 5th touchdown of the game if he hit that one. I'm a little surprised he didn't get it. He's been on the money today.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 25. To throw, it's Russell. Quick throw, testing the middle. Finds a man downfield. It's a big game to the right. Touchdown! This offense is still clicking. So the offense flexing here, Kirk, and stretching their lead here in the 2nd half.
Now that touchdown gives you a little bit more breathing room, but now it's up to your own defense to help preserve that lead so you can go back out and build onto it in the 2nd half.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Wiley. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up with their own 14. Little eye candy here from the offense and pre-snap motion. Lets it fly to the wideout. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. Give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
2nd down after that previous play. Flowing up, play action. He escapes the pocket. He's going for a big play downfield. And the deep shot falls incomplete, but wait, there is a flag on the play, so we'll check that out. The officials make the easy call. Quarterback was well past the line of scrimmage before throwing the ball. And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. Receiver looks it in. It's complete.
Well, that's not going to be enough for the first down. I guess the only positive takeaway is it does give their punter a little bit more room now to be able to get this punt off safely.
Talk about aggressive. The head coach keeping the offense on the field inside their own 30. 4th down. He's throwing for it. Grab behind the line. It's Williams. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
This crowd is trying to make a difference in this football game and cheering on their defense, and that play right there will make every... take a seat. What a great job of converting here.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
To the air. It's Nickel. Running out of time in the pocket. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. He goes down quickly, but that's a takeaway for this defense. Important play.
Chris, how about the big 300-pound defensive lineman getting his paw on that football and bringing it in for an interception?
Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. And it's caught! Touchdown, Alabama!
Well, that's just textbook right there. Great timing and recognition by the quarterback. Great route by this receiver. He gave a nice stem to the outside before he went to the post. Perfect timing, tough to defend, and an easy touchdown for this offense.
And the point after is good. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out. It's Wiley. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looks to the left, pass caught. It's a solid gain, moves the ball out to the 28.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a 1st down.
Pass complete for a 1st down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. And that pass is way off the mark. Not sure who he meant to throw that ball to.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Back to throw. It's Nickel. Quick throw over the middle. Oh, what a grab! They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He'll take a deep shot here. The pass ball is incomplete. Took a deep shot on the final play of the 3rd quarter. Final quarter coming up. And check out how he's been spreading the football around between his targets, getting everybody involved in this game. Sets up for a classic 4th quarter. Who's going to make a play to make the difference here? Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Play action fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Pass not complete, but there was a lot of contact there, and here comes a late flag. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The Dogs looking to keep this drive moving. Play action here on 1st down. Quick throw to his receiver. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. Could take it all the way. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
It's Wallace. He's found some room at the 45. And they bring him down, but not before he reaches the 38. First down from there.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given the quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want whenever we feel like doing it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Back to pass. It's Russell. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And they bring him down. Blocker has not much help on the screen there. He's short of the first down.
You can see what the offense is trying to do here with this screenplay, but they avoid disaster by at least getting a few positive yards. The defense doing a great job of anticipating the screen here.
That completion sets up a third down play. That player moved a little bit too early. It's a false start. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. And he'll drop back here on third down. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. He's got it with room to run. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. They are pouring it on now.
Chris, the quarterback looks up, sees a wide open target. Sometimes those throws are harder than the ones where they're tightly covered. But he makes a nice throw, and it's an easy touchdown for this offense.
And he knocks through the PAT. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Wiley. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Looking downfield, it's Nickel. Lets it go quickly. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. And they finally go down, but it's a first down and much more. Great game on the play. And the Bulldogs hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go at the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
And it's incomplete, even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure. That incompletion makes it 2nd and 10. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. The freshman with a little too much air under that one.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
They make the stop at the 47. That's enough for a first down. Georgia setting up with a 1st and 10 now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. He breaks free. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line for a 3rd and 4. Looking to throw again. Another interception. That's number 4 today. Are you kidding me? He's bringing it back. Inside the 20. It's a fumble. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time.
Chris, have you ever seen a play where you have 2 turnovers on one play? Great job with the interception. The defense has the ball, only to try to make too much happen. The ball's on the ground, and then the offense gets the ball back. 1st and 10. Whew. Catch your breath there.
He's in the clear. At midfield. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion.
This is what's so dangerous about this offense, Chris. They have the ability to put the ball in the air downfield and really stretch those safeties back. This time they hit it for a big gain.
An explosive play flips the field and suddenly puts this offense into scoring position in enemy territory. Bringing pressure. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 38. Looking downfield near the end zone. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
They fail to connect downfield again, and time is a major factor now here in the 4th quarter with the deficit being this big. Just not much working for this offense today.
Pressure is coming. Contact as he threw it. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? Look out, he's in the clear. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
Well, that interception really about costing the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
Looks right for a quick completion. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays. But the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Now here he goes. Touchdown time. There was no catching him that time. They connect again. That's just been an unstoppable pitch-and-catch combination all game here.
This receiver's been making this defense look silly, Chris, the entire game. He has multiple touchdowns so far. Just shows you that whatever the game plan was to slow him down, flat out, it hasn't worked.
Bringing it out. It's Wiley. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Desperate times here. They need points, and they have to score quickly. Makes the catch downfield. He'll earn the 1st down, but pay for it with a hard hit. A new set of downs after that completion. 1st down, looking to throw the football. Receiver makes the catch.
You know, it's a nice completion, but it's kind of another short game. The defense is keeping everything in front. I think the offensive coordinator's got to find a way to take some vertical shots to get some chunk plays.
Looking for a late, deep throw. And the pass is dropped. It would have been a big game, but he couldn't hold on.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood this scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Grab near the sticks. It's Williams. They've got him, but not before he makes a 1st down at the 41.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Here's a target, and it's complete. Breaking free at the 35. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 27. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set.
And that's good enough for a first down.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And the ball is hauled in. They bring him down, but that play will set up a 1st and goal now at the 10. The Dogs come up to the line in a hurry-up.
1st and goal, Georgia.
Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Makes the grab. Can he get there? Touchdown, Dogs. Strong game by this quarterback.
Georgia.
Well, you can tell that this play caller, the offense coordinator, he's thinking about the future. He wants to see how his quarterback and how this offense wants to compete when this game's out of reach. He's going to be very happy with the result of this play.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Set to kick this one away.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Smith. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's a good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from that 20-yard line. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Back to pass. It's Russell. Looking deep down the right side. Catch made down inside the 25. Finally tackled down at the 19, and just like that, the offense has moved into the red zone. They knew they're going to need clutch plays like that, Kirk. This is a battle we expected to come down to the final minutes. It looks like the higher-ranked team nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. Ball scooped up by the defense. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. Past the 20. Touchdown, Georgia. A scoop and score, and this place is going crazy.
Oh, it's your worst nightmare if you're a quarterback. They bring the blitz. He doesn't recognize it. Ball goes on the ground. Defense does a great job of picking this thing up. That's exactly what they hope for. Catch the quarterback off guard. It works out, and it gets them a touchdown.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out. It's Smith. And they stop him at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin from their own 11. Receiver in motion now. First down, looking to throw the ball. The pass rush closing in. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Didn't find anybody open. Brings up a second down now.
Well, this offense has had a great day today. The game is out of reach. I'd be curious to know why the starting quarterback's even still in the game and why is he throwing the football?
They'll change the pre-snap look now. Scanning the field. It's Russell. Defense is coming after him. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down. On the run, he'll let it go. Ball's incomplete. They misfire for a 3rd consecutive time.
Hey, I understand the aggressive approach here on 3rd down and long, trying to pick up the first down, but look at the scoreboard. You've got the lead in the 4th quarter. Smart play would have been to keep running the football, work the clock, force them to use their timeouts. Now, 4th down and long with the lead. Tough decision here. I think you got to punt it away.
Here comes the first play of this drive. They're set up at their own 48. And looking to throw now on first down. Catch made on the left side. So they make the tackle, but will be the final play of the game as the clock hits 0-0. impressive performance. They played a good football team here today, Kirk, but they just dragged him behind the woodshed and dominated from the start. This is going to catch people's attention.
Yeah, I think most people are going to be in awe when they look at the results of this game. Unbelievable job by this team dealing with the expectations, the pressure, and as you said, playing a good team. This was a big-time win and an opportunity to really continue to move up.
And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.